So he's trying to prove that Allah is God and angels are not. Correct? The whole point is Allah, he knows what you don't not know. That's the whole point. Allah is God. How Allah he prove that he is God? Because he gave a name to the cat and the angels could not know the name. What about we do the opposite? If Allah really want to do something smart, he said to them, okay, take this animal, give it a name, don't tell me. Go far away. Give this cat a name and don't tell me. And then come to here and ask me what is the name of this thing. And I will tell you. What Allah he did is the opposite. He named things and then he taught them to Adam. Look at the stupidity. It goes even farther. He taught Adam the names of everything. Do Adam really knows the names of everything? Let us say everything around him, just to make it simple. And here, by the way, he is copying a story from the Old Testament. Muhammad is copying a story from the Old Testament, but he messed it up. As usual, he is a fraud. The Bible says that God taught Adam the names of things, which means he gave him knowledge. This is not about names. He gave him knowledge, the ability to think, brain. Now he is able to recognize things. The difference between things, as a human, not as an animal. So the story in the Quran proving to us many things. The angels, they try Allah, they tempted Allah to prove that he is God, and Allah failed. In the story of Jesus, Satan, Iblis, he tried Jesus, but Satan failed, and Jesus was victorious. And then if we continue the story, the angels, they give up. Allah did beat them now. They surrender in the debate. They lost the debate. The angels said, glory to you. We have no knowledge except what you have taught us. Look, what the heck? How they say, we have no knowledge except what you taught us, yet Allah, he did not teach them that Adam will do bloodshed. Here we see that the angels even lying. Because if they are really know nothing except what Allah told them, then where they get this from? Which Allah is proving them that they do not know. Which means Allah, he never told them this. Are we listening? So do you see in reading just a few lines how many poo-poo we found in the sewage of Muhammad? Just a few lines. We are not even reading the whole page. When the angels, they say, we know not except what you taught us, but they just say that Adam will do mischievement in the earth, and this is true. And what make it more funny, that the angels, they say, verily, it is you, the all-knower, the all-wise. Why he is the all-knower? Because he knew the name of the cat. Nobody know the name of the cat save Allah. A miracle. Allah, he gave the cat a name, and now he knew the name. The angels until now, they are shocked that the only one who knows the name of the cat is the so-called Allah. No one knows the name of the cat. Until now, actually. Even the cat herself, she did not know her name. This is a book of God. This is the book of God. A Muslim saying in the chat, what about the moon split? That is even more stupid, my friend. Somebody saw the moon split in the sky. He says, and the moon split. He did not even say, I did it. Who did split the moon? Secondly, if the moon is split, why the moon is not split now? Did Allah put a crazy glue again? Do you know what split mean? Split mean become two pieces. And not only that, when the Quran says the moon is split, he claimed that the judgment day is in the corner. So it was a false prophecy. Muhammad always, when he see the eclipse, he go crazy, go search the hadith, he pray like crazy. He lose his mind. He get terrified. The verse says, look at the verse here, by the way. This is the Muslim translation. All what you see is a fabrication. Look at the verse in Arabic and look at the verse in English. The verse in Arabic is 4 words. Read carefully. The verse in Arabic is just a total of 4 words. How in the word the 4 words became a story? Look at this. All of this is the 4 words. Suddenly, the verse saying the people of Mecca requested the Prophet Muhammad SAW show them a miracle, so he showed them the splitting of the moon. Like, what the heck? And Muhammad, he claimed that this is a miracle from his God. But if you go in the same chapter later, you will see that they are asking him, how come you have 0 miracle? How come, hey Abdul Muhammad, you have 0 miracle, man? So how this man, look at this stupid Quran, how this man is sent by God, claiming that he have miracles, and yet in the same book, which is came after, you know, the Quran have order, saying it clearly that Muhammad have 0 miracles. If you go in the Quran, you will see the following. If you go here, chapter 13, twice, the Arab asking Muhammad, how come you have 0 miracles? And chapter 13 came long after the chapter of Al-Qamar, which is a chapter number 54. You might say to yourself, how is that? How 13 came after 54? Maybe you do not know that the Muslim, they play with the Quran and they agree. You can search right now for the Quran according to Revelation. Quran according to Revelation. And then search which one came before, the moon chapter or the chapter of Ar-Ra'd. Let us go there. Chapter 13, verse number 7, and I think verse number 27 say the same. They are asking him, here we go, verse number 27. They are asking him the same, how come you have no sign? Just one. Just one. They are not asking for much, just one sign. So if the chapter of the moon give us that Muhammad, he have a miracle, yet this chapter came after the moon chapter, long after, that means there's no miracle still. And that will be a contradiction for the Quran. So if we go right now to the Muslim website, not our websites, you can do right now yourself, you can search for Quran according to Revelation. Quran according to Revelation. You will find that Quran according to Revelation was sent to Muhammad supposedly at the end of the Quran. It is a chapter 96 in the real Quran. It is a chapter 13 in the Quran today. So this is the end of the Quran, and still Muhammad have 0 miracle. Now let us search for the chapter of the moon, which is a chapter 54. Let us do this together. And then we will see which one came first, And which one came after? Oh boy, chapter of Al-Qamar came as 37 and in the Quran today is 54. So how many chapter came after it? Almost 50 or 46 chapters. 46 chapter after this, and the people saying, why not just one miracle from your God? Why? Just one. Hey, Abdul Muhammad, one. So do you see how easy we get them busted? Which means all the fabrication in the hadith about Muhammad having miracles is a fraud. You know, how many times we heard the Muslims saying that if there is a hadith contradict the Quran, we take the Quran. Correct? When they want, they take the hadith. When they want, they don't take the hadith. Like yesterday, we have a Muslim. He called me. I called him actually. We asked him, okay, just tell us the conclusion. Does the sun run to its fixed course or it doesn't run? Just give us the answer. He will not answer because he is afraid. He's terrified. If he say yes, he's in trouble. If he say no, he's in trouble. And now, do Muhammad have miracles or not? The only miracle Muhammad he have, that he have a God. He knew the name of the cat. Who knows the name of this cat save Allah? Nobody. Nobody. And this is how Allah, he proved that he is God, because he gave the cat a name and he told the angels, tell me the names of this cat if you are truthful. And the angels said, what the heck? What about the dog? We do not know the name of the cat. Huh? So you will see here that Satan, he tried God, and angels, they tried God in Islam, and Allah, he failed. He could not prove to them first that he is God. He could not prove that he is all-knower. He could not prove anything. And when the angel, they say to him, we know not except what you told us. So where they got the information that, you know, Adam will do mischievement? Somebody have an answer? Any Muslim can tell us? How the angels, actually, and the angels, they are right. Allah is wrong. And then you will find that Allah is asking Iblis, which means Satan, to bow down, when the fact, or question him why he did not bow down, when in fact he asked the angels to bow down. He did not say Satan. Satan in Islam is not an angel. In Christianity, Satan is a fallen angel. In Islam, he is a genie, different creature. He's made from fire. Ammar, he is saying, thank you, Ammar, for your comment. We appreciate it, because Muslim comments is like gold for us. Literally. Ammar, he said, why does someone, an intellectual man like you, get out of deceiving your followers by misdirecting the altering of the truth? That's amazing. The answer for that is in the Quran. The Quran says that nobody can deceive anybody except Allah. Allah is the biggest deceiver. So my friend, are you saying that I took the place of Allah? Isn't it your God, he says? Are you going to guide those who Allah misguide? All those verses is about Allah being the one who misguides everybody, not me, my friend. Are you replacing me with your God? Your God is the devil. And when you say I'm misguiding, why you don't call me and get me busted? How Allah, who is the one who misguided the disbelievers? Chapter 40, verse number 74. Besides Allah, they will say, they have vanished from us. Nay, we do not invoke anything before. Thus Allah led astray the disbelievers. Who is the one who led astray the disbelievers? Allah. Are you there? If you want, you can call me and I will be happy to have you, and you can prove me wrong. Why you don't do it? Correct, people? Don't complain. Prove that I am deceiving when the Quran says that your God is a true deceiver, not me. The Quran says, this is your book. Anyone who texts me in Skype claiming to be Muslim, if I call you once you did not answer, I will block you, just to let you know. I don't have time for kids. In the Quran, in chapter 16, verse number 93, it says, had Allah willed, he could made you all in one nation, but he sent astray whom he will. So why people they are in disagreement with each other? Allah. It's in front of you. And he guide who he wills. So if there is somebody in Thailand worshiping Buddha, it was the decision of Allah. If there is somebody is guided to kiss the black stone of Muhammad, it was the decision of Allah. And the verse in front of you. Why there is people they are astray? Is that because Shaitan, he took them away? No. The verse in front of you. It is Allah, which is obviously he is Shaitan. Allah is like a walking sleep person. Based on this, he says something when he is asleep and he say the opposite when he is awake. In one hand he claimed that Satan is the one who deceive you. In one hand he claimed that he is the only one who deceive everybody. Look at this. Ammar, he just got me busted. Ammar, I don't know what do you do for a living, but I advise you, never ever try to work as a lawyer. Because if you are against me, I will smash you like a mosquito. Look what you just said. Guys, listen carefully. Ammar, a second ago, he accused me to be a deceiver. Just a second ago. Remember, this is the previous post. A second ago. After I showed him that Allah is the biggest deceiver, Ammar, he changed his course. Like a mule. And now he's saying this. Christian Prince, Allah has unlimited knowledge and this is required to deceive. So, of course, Allah have the ability to deceive you and you have no ability to deceive Allah. Like, what the heck? A second ago, you accused me that's me. Look what you just said. You just said that I am Allah, because the one who can deceive is only the one who have extreme knowledge. This is your words. Allah has unlimited knowledge, and this is required to deceive. I never heard of such a logic that in order to deceive, you have to have a lot of knowledge. Knowledge of deceiving. But a second ago, he said, Christian Prince, what does an intellectual man like you will go out and deceiving people, huh? Misdirecting them, lettering them for the truth. You people is Allah. Allah is the devil. Your knowledge is required? Okay, you just said, I cannot deceive Allah. First of all, how I can deceive someone is not exist. Can you call me and prove to me that your Allah is even exist? I can prove that this cat is exist. Can you prove that your Allah is exist? You are asking a scientist to try his medicine on a rat
which is not created yet. So can you call me and show me how you can prove to me that your God is exist? We have tons of proof that Allah cannot be exist. Who wanna try? Do you like to call me Mr. Ammar? You can call a sheikh to join you.